And speaking of unending wars, let's talk about Pakistan. It is in crisis mode. It's so bad that Bangladesh is now twice as rich as Pakistan. The country remains in the throes of multiple crises. Economic, political and security challenges have piled up, even as the country goes to polls next year. But can Pakistan acknowledge it has created its own problems? Today, a rare admission has come from within. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif has admitted that neither India nor the United States are to blame for Pakistan's economic downfall. So who's to blame? He says the powerful military establishment in the country is at the root cause of the country's problems. He aptly said, "We shot ourselves in our own foot." Nawaz Sharif, who is eyeing an unprecedented fourth term as Pak Prime Minister, launched a scathing tirade against the Pak military. He blamed them for rigging the 2018 elections, for exacerbating the suffering of the common man, and for causing the eventual downfall of the Pak economy. What's more, he castigated the judges of the country for legitimizing military dictators. Let me quote him. "The judges garland them, that is military dictators, and legitimize their rule when they break the constitution. When it comes to a prime minister, the judges stamp his ouster. The judges also approve the act of dissolution of the parliament. Why?" Nawaz Sharif's statement comes at a time of political turmoil in Pakistan. The country will hold general elections on 8th of February next year. But uncertainty lingers. Will the elections be held on the appointed date, or will they be postponed? Can an election usher in stability, much needed stability, in a country which is currently plagued by multiple crises? I ask these questions because civil-military tensions are high as of now. The economy is in a shambles. The balance of payment situation is stressful, to say the least. Remember, Pakistan has onerous debt obligations, and it is only expected to get worse. Just look at the speed at which loans are being taken just to run the government. And who's to blame for all this? The Pak military establishment. Decades of military rule has led to the crisis unfolding in the country right now. Remember, the Pakistani military is in virtually every domain of policymaking and implementation. What does this mean? It means political space for the civilian government is extremely constricted. Therefore, going into 2024, there isn't going to be much to be hopeful about as far as Pakistan is concerned. There is one takeaway from all this. Nawaz Sharif has clearly signaled his intention to take head-on the Pakistan military establishment. But there is one more takeaway from his statement. This is the first time any political leader in Pakistan has so openly challenged the Pakistani military. Will it translate to actual fighting? Will other politicians in his party do the same? Or will they all go back to doing what they do best? Quietly follow the military's orders. We will have to wait and watch. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.